Are you someone who values physical fitness? Someone who works out regularly or plans to establish a regular workout routine? Or maybe you're someone who would like to lose weight? Then this video is for you. In another of our videos, we've already talked about the benefits of the power ingredient berberine. But here we are going to talk specifically about how to use it to increase your fitness and reduce your body fat. Stay tuned. Berberine is a substance that can be found in many different plants. These include berberine, kale and combo wood, and orange root. In studies, it has been able to prove that it is quite effective when it comes to regulating blood sugar, weight control, gastrointestinal health, or even preventing cancer. To date, 2,800 studies have been conducted on berberine, much of which focused on its effects on type 2 diabetes. Indeed, it appears that the compound could rival metformin, a prescription drug, and may well rival the drug in terms of blood sugar and blood lipid levels. If you want to know more, feel free to check out our video on this topic. But now you may be wondering, how does berberine do it? Well, that's where you need to learn about the enzyme AMPK. AMPK, that is AMP-activated protein kinase, is an enzyme responsible for maintaining energy balance in cells and helping to keep blood sugar levels in balance. It also keeps blood lipid levels and energy levels balanced. Turning off AMPK equates to catabolism, or decay mode. You may experience symptoms of metabolic syndrome, for example, which include high blood sugar, energy imbalances, poor blood lipid levels, and signs of diabetes. Logically, when you are in a catabolic phase, you are not building muscle and regenerating adequately, which naturally causes the desired muscle gains to suffer. However, once you turn on AMPK, anabolism or bulking mode is activated. In the process, blood glucose levels are lowered, blood lipid levels are normalized, energy performance is improved, and symptoms of diabetes are reduced. Cells are put into muscle building mode, so to speak, and berberine actually seems to turn on AMPK. So far so good, but is this scientifically proven? Yes, there are studies that show that this is actually the case. Let's first look at what was found in vitro in the lab. Here berberine was able to show that it affects certain genes that regulate metabolism. There are certain genes that, once activated, can trigger adaptive thermogenesis, or the slowing of the metabolism. By taking berberine, this can be curbed, and the ability of the before-mentioned genes to cause greater damage to the body performance can arguably be reduced. Another study dealt with changing fat and lazy rats into the complete opposite through the administration of berberine. Animals given the substance lost significant amounts of weight compared to the control group that did not receive berberine. In another animal study, berberine was shown to reduce blood glucose levels in the fasted state while improving glucose tolerance. But has all this been verified in our species, in humans? A study was conducted on 36 people suffering from type 2 diabetes. For this, the researchers divided the subjects into two groups and conducted a 3-month experiment. One group took metformin, the other berberine. The effects of the plant substance revealed those of the drug. Berberine even improved fat metabolism in parallel. During a further investigation, 60 humans with diabetes type 2 were analyzed. They were administered berberine, whereupon the free fatty acids floating around in the blood were measured. Free fatty acids are not so good for the pancreas, and they are often associated with insulin resistance. Berberine, however, managed to reduce levels related to free fatty acids in the blood. The human studies are both relatively small, but they are numerous more that come to similar conclusions and find berberine to be beneficial. Since the time periods in which some of the studies were held were relatively small, the effects of taking berberine that have come to light are even more impressive. How can you take berberine if you're all about exercise, improving your fitness and fat reduction? Berberine can be taken both through the various plants in which it is found and through supplements, although the latter is much easier. For example, 3 times a day of 500 milligrams led to a weight loss of over 2 kilos in one study. Such an amount was also used in another study, so it should be safe to start with it, preferably before a carbohydrate-rich meal. The dosage of tinctures or capsules differ, of course, so a look at the corresponding label is definitely not a mistake. Meanwhile, berberine can be found in numerous supplements called nutrient partitioners. These are supposed to help channel the supplied carbohydrates into the muscles. In some individuals, gastrointestinal problems have been observed as a result of taking berberine. However, these symptoms may also be due to a change of the intestinal flora, which is not bad and usually does not last long. If the gastrointestinal problems persist, it is recommended to reduce the dosage to 300 milligrams per single dose. So that's it for today. Give it a try, and as always, let us know your experiences in the comments below. We'll see you in the next video.